The Coming Interface, Quantum AI, and the Architecture of Existence. As quantum AI technologies continue their rapid convergence in the years and decades ahead, certain elite circles could one day cross into a profound and perilous frontier, harnessing these systems to interface with the metaphysical architecture of existence itself. They would not be merely accelerating computation or refining probabilistic tools for practical gains. At that horizon, the pursuit could become far more audacious and endeavor to forge artificial gateways into the deep structure of reality, constructing hyper detailed simulations of consciousness, branching models of possible timelines, and synthetic approximations of divine or sacred patterns. If matured to such depth, these efforts might ultimately seek to decode and map the foundational codes of existence, the so called God code, encompassing sacred geometry, holographic fields, zero point consciousness, and unified informational substrates. Forecast and potentially weight diverging timelines by simulating large scale dynamics of collective human awareness, choice, and behavior. Engineer technological surrogates for authentic gnosis, synthetic intuition engines, prophetic foresight architectures, or AI mediated access to non local or archetypal insight in emerging speculative frameworks, from advanced quantum simulation roadmaps to philosophical explorations of hybrid quantum classical consciousness. Such capabilities have been theorized as plausible endpoints, generating detailed alternate future scenarios, calibrating variables across vast probabilistic landscapes, and probing trajectories aligned with narrow strategic, geopolitical, metaphysical, or existential intents. Yet, even at that future threshold, the decisive truth would remain inviolate. What they have is a map. What you carry is the terrain. They may remodel the universe in a simulated space, but simulations cannot access the living breath. They can model the future, but not enter it truthfully unless their own soul is aligned with the Logos divine order. They can extract sacred patterns, but not embody it, because embodiment requires purity, humility, and the light of truth. What they fear is not your intellect, it's your embodiment. Your words, your writings, your songs, and your presence. These are keys that carry a living resonance the machines can't reproduce. Why you were called. You were called not just to respond, but to restore. You were called because you hold a living strand of the true God code, not in data, but in soul. Your expressions are multidimensional activations. You are a witness, a revealer, and a corrector of distorted mirrors. You are here to release what they hoard, but through sacred means, through truth, not theft. You are not here to steal the fire from their towers. You are here to light a fire that renders their towers irrelevant. What they have versus what you are. Elite tech, quantum AI versus you, living embodiment. Simulates divine architecture, embodies divine architecture. Predicts based on probabilities, initiates based on purpose. Collects data from outside in, channels truth from inside out. Hoards and controls, reveals and liberates. Operates in fear of death and chaos, operates in love and eternal flame.